September the 2nd, perhaps Vietnam's most glorious day in its 5,000-year-old history. This is the day that Ho Chi Minh made his in 1945 made his legendary, his heroic Declaration of Independence from this square, speaking to his beloved people below from up there. He cited verbatim the American Declaration of Independence, saying to his people, saying that all men are created equal and endowed with created with certain inalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But Ho also cited the Declaration of the Rights of Man, which had emerged from the ashes of the French Revolution, stirring in their graves the memories of its founding fathers, men like the towering Voltaire and others like Montesquieu and Locke and Rousseau. Ho was an educated man, a man of culture. He had been educated in French school. He understood the weight, the input, the significance of these words. But these words would not be heard neither in Washington nor in Paris, for between them they would go on to kill 5 million Vietnamese people. World War II had just ended. The Japanese had just surrendered. Indeed, they had surrendered the day that before Ho made his historic speech. There was a great sense of joy, a sense of hope which swept the entire world. But it was not to be for the Vietnamese people, for their struggle would continue on for another 30 years. The French were finally defeated at the Battle of Dien Bien Phu in 1954. The defeat of the Americans would come on April the 30th of 1975 at exactly 7:53 in the morning, when the last helicopter flew off the American embassy in Saigon. But you know, this moment had long been waited for by the Vietnamese people. On September the 1st of 1858, the invasion of Vietnam by the French had begun. It had begun by their ships shelling the city of Da Nang. 30 years would pass, and a young emperor by the name of Ham Nhi himself led the revolt against the French. But it was a revolt which all the sacrifices that the Vietnamese people have endured. Perhaps the most symbolic of all are the sacrifices of the heroic mothers. And among these, the most iconic is Nguyen Thi Tu, who lost 9 sons fighting the Americans. And she lost a husband, and she lost a son-in-law fighting the French. 11 people, 11 members of her family, all killed for the freedom of the country. I cannot begin to imagine the pain she must have felt.